Mic check. Sounds like we're good. Oakley dokley, girls and blokelies. Hello once again, and good evening. Welcome to Souls Like Saturday. It's a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from Baked Potato. Back with our new Game Plus playthrough of Lies of P. We are going to be diving into the Cathedral tonight, making our way to the Archbishop. I think that we had done all of our business here at the end last time. And if I'm wrong, we can always come back. So we're just gonna do our usual and jump right into things. And hopefully, this time going through the cathedral, I don't get stuck on the rafters for an hour and a half.
Gold
already
queen
talked to you,
trees are
didn't I?
said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krot.
That was the bishop, wasn't it? Stained choir sheet music. Original score is unrecognizable because there's a sticky blue fluid all over it. Someone wrote, "Angel, why did you abandon us? The cathedral scares me. I want to go home. Every night there's a monster crying in the basement. Even if I sing hymns, I can hear it in my ears. It'd be better if the Archbishop was with us, but he's busy praying. Angel, please hear our prayers. Help us go home. Please." You're gonna see me try to jump multiple times, because I've been playing too much Elden Ring. I was seeing if we could see Homeboy, but I do not believe that you can. Alright, this is the part. I remember. What's down here? A pit of death. That's what's down there. Sometimes you gotta fuck around to find out, you know? Grab my stuff. Somebody gonna start charging at me? Is that a no? Okay. They are so fast. They're not hard or nothing, but it is unsettling how much they book it, you know? Hopefully I just have muscle memory from doing this part 100 times last playthrough. I'm not gonna worry about that. Can I hit that person with the falcon eye from here? No, I cannot. Alright, this is the part that I died 1,000 times on. Alright, well at least we didn't die. Let's try this again. It's so hard to see the beam. Whatever. Okay. I feel like this part sucks too. God damn it. I got greedy. I just wanted to get across. And that's the only time he died in the rafters that night. That's what they'll say. on, get some. Trying to climb up the wrong side of the ladder. I just completely missed. Can they climb ladders? The pitter-patter of their feet's kind of funny sometimes. Alright, this time let's try not to fall. I am just shooting for the stars tonight, man. I am like falling every chance that I can get. Just whiffing on stupid jumps. It's good. Welcome back to Souls Like Saturday, huh? I did miss this last week. So, I guess, you know, since we're stuck on this, we'll do story time as to why we skipped it last week. If you were here for the prior FromSoft Friday, you might remember me saying that my little outside kitty cat was AWOL. Well, the following day, I just came home from work because he was still AWOL, and I was not gonna just let him wander around. I was worried, so I started looking for him, right? And it took me about 3.5, close to 4 hours after I got home, and then I finally found him. And he was just outside in like an overgrown part of my bushes. And he was like laying down, and my heart stopped as soon as I saw him because I thought that he was dead, if I'm being honest. He wasn't really moving, so I started clearing the brush out so I could get to him, and he, was getting up, and he wasn't acting fine or nothing, but he was at least getting up. And he got up and walked out of the bush, and he kind of seemed like he was a little wobbly, but I decided I was just gonna follow him for a second. Followed him around the other end of my house, and he decided that he was just gonna lay down in some ferns. So at that point I was like, yeah, there's obviously something up with him. So I picked him up, which he is not a cat that likes to be picked up to begin with. So that was like the most reaction I had gotten out of him, was the hiss whenever he was protesting to being lifted off the ground. But brought him inside. He didn't want to eat or drink, so we took him to the emergency vet. We were there for like over 6 hours, I want to say. But yeah, shit. I jinxed myself by saying that we weren't gonna be stuck on this like last time. But either way, 6 hours and over $1,000 later, kitty cat is doing better. Unfortunately, we didn't get the most solid response as to what was going on, because they took blood work. His blood work was fine for the most part, except his blood sugar was high a little bit, but not to the point where he was like diabetic or nothing. And not to the point where like any of his blood work was like showing the vet that like he should be showing the symptoms that he was showing. So they did an X-ray, and that showed that he had like swollen intestines. So that said that that could either mean that he had a bowel infection of some kind that was causing like an inflammation, or, and this is way less likely is what he said, it could be the starting of intestinal cancer, which, God, we hope that isn't it. But they gave him anti-nausea medication, and they gave him fluids in the form of an injection because he was dehydrated, which I am really glad that I came home from work that day and found him, because if he had just been laying down out in that bush all day in that heat, I don't know if he would have been okay. But yeah, sent him home. He stayed inside for about 3 days, and he's been doing a lot better. We've been keeping a close eye on him, and if you ask me, it still kind of seems like he's a little weird about his stomach being touched, so that's kind of worrying me. But it's only been a week, and that said that it could take a minute to clear up, so I'm trying not to freak out about it yet. God damn it. I was really hoping we were gonna get past the rafter there, because I was finishing up the story, and now I gotta think of another one. Sorry, I was responding to my girl. Alright. So yeah, Kitty Cat's doing a little bit better now. That's the end of that story. Besides the fact that, like, just, that's why we were skipping Souls-like Saturday last week. I just was not feeling it after the whole day. I was feeling pretty burnout. But I definitely didn't want to skip it over this week. Because I do want to start making some progress, because I not only want to get the DLC, but I also want to get back to Notria at some point. Even though that game was, like, enraging me, I don't like abandoning games either. At this point, I feel like I did. So, yeah, we'll get back to it eventually. Even if we don't crowbar it into Souls-like Saturday, maybe we'll just do some midweek Anotria sessions after we finish Night Rain. Because, I mean, we're getting closer and closer to finishing our solo playthrough of Night Rain. We've got 3 more Night Lords. We've got the Goat, we've got the Dragon, and we've got Big Night Lord. Alright, concentrate. Steady. Steady. Bitch. Okay. Don't fall now. Can I shoot this person from here? No, I cannot. That would be too easy. Okay. Shoot them from here. God damn it. Okay. Maybe I need to turn up my brightness. It is hard to see this plank. Maybe I'm just old and blind now. Steady. Steady. Meanwhile, like, most other people who play this fucking game are like speed running through this part. Sprinting through the fucking rafters. I'm walking over here like fucking baby Bambi. Alright. Down we go. Get off the ladder. Thank you. Okay, Sen's Fortress style boulder. Did we go up there? Is that the move? Okay, that has to be the move, because dropping down there would just be right where we came from. Run! Can I was about to say, can I avoid it by standing right here? Can you not? Thank you. Alright. Made it to one of these weird rooms. Get some lore, huh? Trust and truth are one. The end of the path of... Wow. Who can read that fast? The end of the path of stars will lead to great eternal life. Test of the day. Even a noble cleric would curse God if he plucks out his fingernails. Oh. Oh. Did I get this room before? Excuse me, using my squeaky voice. I don't think that I did. Because I think that was a new costume that we just got. Monster Hunter Sweeper? I don't remember getting that. Okay. Little green get up. Let's change our outfit real quick. We've been rocking the little refined owl for a while. There you go. Go a little more rugged. I feel like I'm missing something. But I always feel like I'm missing something. Wow, Sue, that's depressing! I'm taking advantage of the safety of the room here, and I'm turning up the brightness. Just a notch. Am I missing something? Oh, that's not the move. I was thinking maybe I'd jump on top of the lift. You'd think that, like, playing through the game for a full playthrough, I'd remember shit like this. But, look on the bright side. We get to run through the fucking rafters again. Alright, what else can we ramble about? I got to see my love yesterday, and she had me watch the first two Shrek movies for the first time. Like, I'd seen parts of... Honestly, I think I'd seen parts of both, but I'd at least seen parts of the first one. Long time ago. But yeah, crazy fucking movies. And the reason she had to show me is because she was showing me a meme the other day, or like a TikTok or something, that was saying that Shrek 2 is basically Get Out. And I think that is a wild analysis, but it's also pretty true. And that just makes it funnier. But yeah, I remember when I was a kid, me and my homeschooled brothers went to some other homeschool kid's house, and we were watching Shrek, and it was either my mom's or my oldest brother who got offended by something. I think it was the, I think it was the part where the dragon kisses Shrek's ass. I think that was the line. I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. But I can't remember. It was when I was like 6, you know? That was like 50 years ago. Okay, made it this far. I feel like I am forgetting something / missing something stupid. God damn it. Well, it's definitely not dropping there. It's walking this way. Derp. So I definitely missed that room the first time around. Is that guy gonna climb up, or is he just playing dead? Something's gonna break through that wall over there or something. The Archbishop is dead. Those who are still alive must flee from the dead. What did I say? Oh. But why? Okay, we push this, and then... Okay, sweet. All that's burned up now. Which way we just come from? We just came from there, right? Yeah, we were jumping this way, right? I think that lever just reverses that and turns that into a shortcut, right? I'm not ready to go that way yet. Big guy? Big guy. Oof. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Got him. Cat dust. Down we go. Welcome in, Blurker. How's it going, man? Good to see ya. So, new in the sense that I wasn't wearing it last time. I've had it for a while. The other getup is new because I found a Trinity room that I didn't find in the first playthrough. So I switched up the drip. Okay, so who was just talking? Is she over here? Yeah. What up, girl? Yeah, Trinity room. So there's this guy that will phone you up at certain like areas of the game, and he will recite some riddles to you. And if you play his little game, he'll give you these Trinity keys that will open up doors. And they will have some loot. And they will also... They'll also... Sorry. I'm laughing because your message got held back for misogyny because you said you recognize that lady, the crazy nun lady from Bloodborne. Saying crazy nun lady is misogynistic, I suppose.
I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive.
Added permitted term, Lady the Crazy. That sounds like a boss name.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? Bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
Girl, you got them crazy eyes.
But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can.
Yeah, that was pretty good timing, wasn't it? Beep oops. Alright. Let's go back to the hotel, maybe? No, we don't need to go back to the hotel. We can just level up here if we can level up. Decisions, huh? Would that even work? Liquor to stamina. Screw it, give myself more vitality, I guess. Those bots are too clever, huh? Only if by clever you mean annoying as hell, though. Did I? Okay. I was really hoping I didn't pop a rare ergo by accident there. But we're good. I forgot about the trap. I'm sorry. All yours say the same thing and work till the next wave. I remember this part being kind of a pain in the ass. But from what I remember being stuck on the... God damn it. I was talking too much instead of paying attention to what I was doing. Either way, I remember being stuck on the first half of the cathedral a lot longer than the second half last time. Oh, she's coming back up. You know what? We'll wait. What's that you say, girl? How loud she coming. Stupid slime balls. It's like walking through the depths in the original Dark Souls. This is why the cathedral was built. Remembered pilgrims worship the... They really expect you to read fucking lightning fast, don't they? Worship the merciful angel. Can't go up that way. I think that we literally have to run through the decay at this point. The question is which way do we go once we're running through it? The ladder is over there, but like we can't get to that part. I remember the layout sort of. And I remember having to take decay damage. And it's okay, we've got flasks. You heard Motley Crue with your vampire hearing? Like kickstart my heart? What are you talking about? I never watched I've watched, if you count whenever we worked with Gary Owen, and I'm not trying to dox myself there, when we worked at the restaurant together, and our one coworker would play Hellsing Abridged on the line. I've seen Hellsing Abridged. So not that much, no. Archbishop's diary. Gonna have to read that shit in a second. Archbishop's holy mark. Holy mark obtained from the Archbishop's room. It's the Archbishop's item that Cecil wanted to see in her last moments. Or Cecil, whatever. Archbishop was such a man of character that they called him the Saint of Krat. They say his moral influence even made murderers, repent before God. Where are my notes? You see in one of the episodes, Police Girl says that line. It's after a villain dies, but not before giving up his boss's identity. Got you. I just remember the one guy yelling about a Protestant whore the entire time. That's all I really remember about Helsing Bridge. I gotta be honest, man. Nobody wants to believe what they heard him say, so they all say something to the effect of, I heard this, that, the other. Got you. Cecil is unwell again. Today, Brother Adam found her standing like one of the dead at the edge of a cliff and brought her back. If it's mild sleepwalking, it's fine, but I'm worried it's her old blood compulsiveness again. I know about her strong beliefs better than anyone else, so it's really too bad. God will be glad with the atoned. Perhaps I should ask her for atonement for visiting the Isle of Alchemists. I have their relic in my hand. Thanks to Cecil. I won't let those bastards ruin Krat anymore. This will purify the city. Maybe it was a mistake to accept those guys from the beginning. This disaster was divine judgment. They should have been turned away all those 30 years ago. But this will be the end. Krat is a city blessed by God, and I, Andreas, will come to its rescue. The journal is badly torn. Why me? If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw something that we can knock over and burn all this. Yeah. I don't think that I did that in my first playthrough. So over there's the ladder. But where does this elevator take us? Fuck you, Dad. No, I'm sorry. To a castle made of iron on top of a volcano. This is not Dark Souls 2.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere.
Oh, this is where you find
I need to grab my
Alidoro.
share and leave. Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure, I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized. Hotel Craft. Of course. A haven for all. And it's still safe and sound, you say? I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it. Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of. As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
You say so now he's gonna talk to, what's her name? Yeah. Don't you have to... I'm not sure if you have to send him to the hotel or not to get the boss weapons or not, if I'm being honest. I just wanted to because, oh wow. Because my one friend told me that I had to get the amulet that the Nameless Puppets Ergo gives you, and now I see why. Immunity to overheat, electric shot decay, and corruption. That is just game-changing. Wow. Yeah, no. There's no way that you can do... the sword is probably cool. Whatever else you can get. But there's... yeah. There's just no way. Immunity to, like, status ailments, like, that's just insane. Oh, I didn't mean to do the fucking grindstone. I'm an idiot. This is what happens when you don't play the game for weeks.
Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection.
Okay, he doesn't have anything new to say, or anything else to say, I should say. Let's go back down. We'll give this lady her whatever from the Archbishop's room. Yeah, the holy hand grenade. The T-virus. Shut the fuck up. It is getting closer and closer to old spooky season, which is gonna mean late night horror streams gonna have to come back. I think we'll do some more Resident Evils and maybe the next Evil Within this year. You gonna get up? And do co-op of Resident Evil Revelations. I did co-op of Resident Evil Revelations with my girl, and that was some of the most fun I've had playing Resident Evil. It was great. Loved every minute of it. Okay. Not that way. I got turned around. That's where I just came from. Come over this way, and then the ladder's down there. Derpity derp. Derp a derp. What's over here? Resident Evil 5 and both Revelations were a good time. Have to phrase it as such because you don't want to include 6. I loved playing 6 with my girl too. I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm pretty biased there because just playing any game with her is just a lot of fun. Obviously, if Resident Evil 6 was a lot of fun, you know? But I definitely liked certain parts of those campaigns more than others, but okay, get my 30 vitality. You'd feel differently if you were playing with somebody like that. Yeah, no, it's all... That's the thing. When it comes to a co-op game, a lot of the enjoyment is completely reliant on who you are playing the game with, you know? Like, I wouldn't have all of the awesome memories of playing Halo if I didn't play it with friends, you know what I mean? That's why Halo 5 fucking sucked, because there was no couch co-op. You can't just take away couch co-op from a game like that.
Thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker.
Alright. Cool. Oh shit. Are we already there? I think we're already there. And sing praise for a new saint has arrived. I, Saint Andreas, derpity derp, but you can't ask me to read so fast. We'll consecrate this land. Was there something else up here, though? Before we move on? I do not believe so. Looks like we're good. Alright, I guess it's boss time. Let's fucking go. Hey there, you little freak. He's just a little shy. Whoa, ugly. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it again. I'm just being stupid. It's okay though. You say better covetous demon? I don't remember having that much trouble with him last time, but he's definitely harder than covetous demon. Don't do him so dirty. Put your mask back on. Damn it. Damn it, stop it. My D-pad wasn't reading my input. So I used 3 blasts in a row instead of using my grindstone. Alright, this is a scrub run. It's okay. Every run's a scrub run when you're fucking scrubbed though. No, I'm just getting back into the swing of playing this game instead of Night Rain. Damn it. That was close. I almost died when I went for broke to snap him out of the big move. But second try's not bad.
And now, the stage is set.
Explain. So, that was Simon Manus.
I want
He
to
is
go back to the old Krat.
pulling some strings,
Only
gathering some
before
ergo,
the
some
green
power.
overtook me.
You'll get a little bit more of an explanation here in a second when we go back to the hotel and talk to people. Ooh. We missed a record? Oh, hold up. We're going back to get that real quick before we go to the hotel. The records are like my favorite thing to collect in this game, just about. So where do we think that is? This it? Yep. Thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't suppress the monster in me. Only the Archbishop I almost said shaved. Only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even saints come to wealth and power. But at least I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now you open the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell, Cecil. You say you know about the tower and Manus and the island of alchemists or whatever because you've seen the ending, but at this point in the game, you've been taking out certain people because you're trying to work your way to the King of Puppets, because everybody thinks that is what is causing the puppet frenzy. It's just the King of Puppets, like, controlling all of the puppets. Alright, back to the hotel. No, that is the first time you've seen Manus. Yeah. Still have yet to see his face. It is out of left field, but I really like it because, like, whenever I was on my first playthrough and I hit that scene, I was like, man, I have no idea, like, what is happening, but, like, I can't wait to see what is happening. You know what I mean?
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malum district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too. I am able to wield ergo. I inherited now you
Okay, I know all that.
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venini. I am Master Venini's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venini carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir. At the House of Venini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed. I always welcome friends.
You know that stalker? The Hound? Is it true you brought him here? Wow! I didn't know he was still alive! Thank heavens! I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life? I'm so glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there. You're not the only one who's curious. Most people get around to asking where I'm from. My looks give it away, don't they?
I actually didn't ask.
Suffice it to say, I'm from the country of the morning, beyond the ocean. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. All I know about it is their weapons. My family was a house of weapons specialists. It's quite a reputation to live up to. They almost took charge of planning for the grand exhibition. But that's their reputation, not mine. And they deserted me when I was little. I don't even know who they are. And my reputation is my own. I suppose my only connection to them would be weapons. So I'm an orphan, and that hardly makes me exotic and crot. Can I help you with anything else?
Yes, actually, we are gonna see if we can upgrade certain things. I doubt that we can yet, but where is it? Okay, yeah, no, I don't have enough materials for that one yet. Want to save my dark moonstones. I haven't really used daggers before, and I'm not sure how to feel about them because of the... Unless it's like just like another... Because it classifies like... Does it classify the umbrella as a dagger? Yes. Okay. Okay. Just trying to like upgrade some different options, basically.
Welcome to Hotel Pratt. How may I be of service?
Personally, you'd put a dagger on a long stick, no longer a dagger. Yeah, that's basically what the acid spear is, you know?
This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Pratt. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. Welcome to Hotel Pratt.
Does it have anything that I want yet? We should buy the quartz, yeah. And you know what? Let's buy the dark moonstones. And then let's go back over to her really quick. Sorry for all the boring micromanaging. We'll be done here in a little bit.
I know my way around a weapon.
Trident? Where's the trident? The micro is your favorite part? No, I would never have guessed that about you, Blurker. Sorry, I'm not talking shit. I hope you know that. I'm just giving you a hard time. I know that you get down with that side of games, though. For sure. I don't need to add weapon slots. Increasing the amount of bolt slots is not bad. That's why AC is your favorite. Do yourself a favor and never look too closely at all the numbers. No, I don't. I'd spend way too much time. We're gonna activate this one. Back in AC4, you can tune up specific parts. Basically, at points you can invest in various stats. Plus 12 boost efficiency. Do anything you don't know. What is down in phase 6? Weapon slots. Perfect guard weapon durability recovery. More belt slots. And the recovery effect of pulse cells. You also get sucked into games like Neo and Borderlands, Loot Fest, who end up having a bad time. Too many useless stats and numbers, plus 3% increase to... yeah. I get what you're saying. Diablo was kind of like that for me. Okay. Let's talk to this idiot.
A victim of the petrification disease turned into a monster. That's just tragic. Could the disease lead to puppet frenzy? No, that doesn't make sense. Remember, puppets cannot get the disease. But puppets shouldn't frenzy either. I made them to obey and protect humans, not go berserk and harm them. But the stalkers blame me. They think I worked with the alchemists to spread the disease to puppets. How sad. All this resentment, with a lie at the root of it. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy. No resentment. No lies. The city of Krat asked me any... I don't know what's happening in the Malam district. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood seized the neighborhood. That's all I know. It was always a run-down neighborhood, but it's descended into anarchy, or worse. I'm hearing rumors of monsters rampaging through the district. Those poor people. They need your help, son.
Can we go up here yet? Diablo 2 was a good time, but 3 and 4, you ignore anything that isn't legendary. Yeah, after a certain point for sure. Honestly, I didn't even make it that far in 3, man. Like, I made it far enough, like, I was Paragon level 8 or 9 or something like that, but like, I just dipped my toes into Reaper of Souls. I never finished Reaper of Souls. I kind of fell off because I stopped hanging out with the friend that I was playing it with.
Oh, it's you! This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Anyone with a worthy spirit is especially welcome. Accordingly, I shall give you the honor of laying eyes upon my treasure. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ergo of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
Okay, let's see what we can get. That's pretty good, and also I'm pretty sure we've already gotten the other thing that you can get with the Broken Heroes ergo, so we'll double check. But yeah, no, for sure it makes it way less interesting when all the loot's junk. You're telling me it doesn't make it just more special because the 1% of the time that you get something good, you're like, oh my god, finally. Guess I'll get that since we already have the other thing. And we got that relic, talisman, whatever you want to call it before, so we'll get the sword this time. Alright, let's talk to Antonia. What up, girl?
Have no idea so many secrets. Thanks for keeping me company.
You don't have anything to say? Okay. Fair enough. Am I missing anybody? No. So let's
You're full of surprises.
talk to her.
A puppet that keeps changing, keeps growing. I can feel a change in your ergo. Change is never easy. Look at me, a human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the petrification disease, before the disaster. Krat was a city of light, a city of joy. I wish I could go back, even just for one day.
Okay. I've been reading the wrong number this entire time. Alright. We only need 16, we have 23, we're good. Alright, what do we want to do? Let's put it in a capacity. Okay, and let's get going then. We'll push on a little bit further tonight. I forget exactly what is next, if I'm being honest. Maybe the next boss is that, like, stupid clown puppet? I can't remember. If it is that, hopefully I have an easier time this time. Because the last time I had, like, a migraine whenever I was fighting that dude, and it was just infuriating. I remember that I really wanted to push through and beat him, but it took me, like, so many tries, and, like, my head was pounding the entire time, to the point where I was, like, feeling, like, ill. I'm waiting for somebody to come crashing in from somewhere. No? Is there a way for me to get up there? Yeah, whatever. That's right, it's the dark, spooky forest. Yeah, it's not even close to the clown puppet yet. You know what? Let's switch our weapon up. No, let's do the katana.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Yeah. What's all this? Smiling bunny mark. Mark carved with a smiling bunny. Left in the graveyard of the Malin District tomb slums. Smiling bunny is a well-known sign of the stalkers. It is said to serve as a sort of pass to certain areas. Yeah, who am I kidding? I actually want to make some progress with the little bit of time we have left tonight. Switch back to the umbrella. Don't fix what is not broken. Deal. Oh, is this where we enter DLC?
It feels like they're trying to guide us somewhere.
I think we might be fucked, guys. Ooh, I'm getting butterflies. Can I come back?
Hey, wakey wakey. Oh, come on, pal, get up. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'd better check things out.
We're in the ashes of Ariandel.
Okay, there's gotta be a stargazer nearby. Be on the lookout, pal.
That's encouraging. Oh. We're gonna get wrecked. I don't know what we're about to walk into. Well, we're not immune to freeze. Jesus Christ. I think it got me. I thought I was doing okay, and then like I couldn't see what was happening, and the next thing I know, I got Michael Jordan by a fucking polar bear. Is there a way to draw you guys out one at a time? Wow, that really lingers, doesn't it? That thing fucking terrifies me. Poke it in the butt. I'm dead. It's okay, it's only the first enemy we're coming across. Come on, get over here, you fucking weird-ass Wendigo looking motherfucker. Maybe I just walk around him, you know? No, that looks like there's something good over there. No. I don't know if that was a good thing. I just broke his cage off his face. I am so scared of this thing. No shame. Terrified of it. You want me to be scared of a fucking enemy in game? Just make it a fucking bear. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to change our drip twice in one stream. Got my little winter hat. Looking like fucking Davy Crockett. Krat Zoo newspaper advert. Have you ever seen a giraffe with its neck stretched high? What about scampering monkeys and big bears? Or a majestic crocodile traversing the swamp? No need to imagine these wondrous sights any longer. Now's your chance to experience the real thing. See living, breathing wild animals up close. Only at Krat Zoo's Grand Festival. Don't miss out.
It's an ad for Krat Zoo? How is that still here? Wait. Something's not right.
Okay, so just to verify. Oh. You can switch timelines. Okay, cool. I really thought the bridge was going to collapse.
Is that? Yes, it is. That's Krot Zoo. How in the blazes? And I mean that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago. Just give me a minute to think about this.
Yeah, no, I'll just wait for you then, buddy. Oh. I did not see the other dogs. Come on, get over here. Damn it. God damn, they hit hard. I was waiting for something like that to happen too. That's why I was being so cautious walking in there. Circus worker's letter. Should have listened to you, my dear. I should have packed our tent and left with you. Staying here was a mistake. We were only distractions, just biding time until they could unleash their circus of monsters. What's the point of it now? I've lost you. I want to see you. You're still in there, but forgive me. I can't even tell which one of those things was you. Farewell, my love. They really do hit hard. And those are just the regular enemies, so we're probably gonna have to come back to this DLC. But at least we got to see the beginning of it tonight, you know? I'm just guessing that if the regular little mobs are two-shotting us, that the boss is gonna be ridiculous when we finally get to a boss. Oh, this is fucked. Fucked. Just fucked. Poor giraffe. I think that's a gorilla or something over there. I didn't even see the one in the fucking cage. Oh, they're baboons. Hey, asshole. Oh shit. I don't know how I keep like not seeing them. Ooh. That's a big angry baboon. Hi. Wow. I want to make a fuck it. We're already here. I was about to say I want to actually make some progress and maybe we'll go back to the path of the pilgrim, but we're not going to bitch out quite yet. This is definitely a difficulty bump, though. Sometimes they're still making noise, and it makes me think that there's somebody else there. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Damn it. I'm being patient. At least I'm going to try to be patient. Get over here, you ding-dong. So if one sees me, the other sees me. As long as those guys don't get going, they're not bad. Okay. Nope. That was a really fucking close one, y'all. This is fucked. I really like the zoo too. I know it's fucked up having the animals in cages or whatever. But I still like going to the zoo and the aquarium. I'm fucked up.
Welcome to Cathedral. To think that you would enter this place while I, Markiona, the puppeteer of death, am here. Have you no fear?
I honestly do. Quite a bit, actually. I think we're gonna need more vigor too. We'll get there. Okay, I guess we push on a little bit further. The mammoth's massive form stubbornly resists the punishing cold. Truly magnificent animal. Ooh, there is somebody just straight up impaled on that mammoth. And there's somebody hanging there that I didn't notice at first. Man, this is fucked up. Embrace Great Mother Nature. Experience the great wilds. What? What is that sound? I was gonna read what I just picked up, but then I heard something walking. Alright. I keep going to the wrong part of the inventory, I'm sorry. Discover wildlife, bears. The bear is a magnificent, dignified creature, but it is also a mighty beast that could be very dangerous. Until and unless we unlock the secrets of animal conversation, we cannot speak to them directly. Best to always follow these simple rules if you encounter a bear. Don't make loud noises that irritate the bear. Agitated bear is a dangerous bear. Don't flee up a tree. Bears love climbing trees almost as much as they love honey. Then what can you do? Whenever you encounter a bear, play dead. Just lie still as the grave. Bear will probably pass right by you. If they do, congratulations, you're alive. Best plan? Don't meet a bear in the first place. Remember, good children never explore the forest alone. That's why only good children make it home. See you next time. I saw that there was a play dead gesture, and I don't think that I'm falling for that. Great Mother Nature's reverberating heartbeat. Feel the roar of the wilds. Where's the voice coming from? It's coming from the balcony over here?
Please, someone, save me. Madam Stalker, is it you? You've come back. Oh, no, you're not. I thought she'd returned to save me. The stalker with red hair. She helped me escape, brought me here. The bounty blinded me. My greed, my ambition. One mortal wound puts an end to it all. But I did find something. A clue. At the Savannah Experience Center. Go there. If you see her, the red-haired stalker, give her my thanks. Tell her this isn't her fault. Merely the death of a pathetic fool, blinded by greed.
Missing Romeo. Looking for the stalker Romeo. Contact lost while investigating the zoo. Last seen wearing a black stalker uniform and a ring engraved with the letter R on his right hand. Any individual with pertinent information or related clues that may lead to the current location of this individual, please come to the hotel in downtown Krat. Ask for stalker Leah when you arrive. Sizable reward is being offered for any relevant, legitimate information. Well, that is incredibly interesting, isn't it? Stalker Romeo? That's like King of Puppets. Is that gator about to come out and fuck me up? Crot Mysteries. Vanished taxidermist. Filato, a professional taxidermist, was a close friend of Colonel Little, founder of Crot Zoo. After the Colonel's unfortunate death and subsequent purchase of the zoo by the alchemists, Filato carried on his friend's will as manager of the zoo. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody. I'm gonna kill them real quick. Filato was deeply offended when the alchemist insisted he mounted Rex, crocodile that he had killed, or that had killed the colonel. Just seeing the animal responsible for his friend's death pained him. Filato was hardly enthusiastic about the task. One day, however, he abruptly began pouring his all into the job like a man possessed. After stuffing and mounting the crocodile, the taxidermist vanished. A rumor began that Filato had himself been devoured by the mounted crocodile. It seemed the evil spirit of the man-eating crocodile had somehow infused the stuffed recreation. Where lies the truth? Filato's final words are the only clue left behind. The eyes of men reflect truth, even as their mouths spit lies. Yet the animal that survives through deceit still holds truth within its jaws. Seeker of truth, attend to the ineffable mouth of lies. Crocodile, swamp's apex predator, a memory of Rex. Okay, this leads down. There's baboons down there. Baboon in here too. Okay. That was incredibly lucky. What in the fuck? What am I looking at? It's a rhino, isn't it? Or is that an elephant? It's an elephant. Oh, poor little big guy. Well, fuck me, huh? So close to killing it, but not quite close enough, huh? Let's see what's over here really quick. That's not where I wanted to go. I'm an idiot, and I forgot that those stairs were out. Nice. Worth it. Come on, Mr. Monkey. Fuck you, Mr. Monkey. Okay. Let's try again, huh? Let's wait for it to walk its way a little bit further away, though. Alright, that was hard fought, but we got it. Savannah lion hunts the zebra. Predator swiftly drops its prey before ripping out its carotid artery. Tasty. Lost elephant trumpets a plaintive wail while searching for its herd. Death has come for the mighty rhinoceros. Hippos yawn to call out dangers in the swamp to their pod. The passive boars search for food as a fox looks on hungrily. Two deer, a doe, and a buck watch over their vulnerable fawn. Monkey? Monkey and a person. Get over here. Seems like the direction we might have to go. Which is a little unfortunate because it looks kind of fucked up. What in the fuck is that? We got a bow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, come on. There's no way they want you to jump.
Clearly, we're still in Krot, but the zoo's still standing and intact. Is it possible that the Stargazer sent us back in time? Because I remember a day like this, the day when snow was falling on the zoo.
Nice. Alright. I think this is going to be our cue to call it for the night. Sorry it's kind of an abrupt end. But that is what it is, quite honestly. What do we want to put it into? So we are gonna go back to the hotel. We'll play our little song to close out the stream. I'm probably not gonna be back on until Tuesday. There's a small chance I might have a little bit of time tomorrow to kill, but we'll see. If I do, then knowing me, probably Night Rain. If not, then I will see you all on Tuesday night. And again, probably Night Rain, but there's a couple of different things we could jump into. Next Friday is going to be more Armored Core from Soft Friday. We're going to be starting our new game plus 2 run. And then we'll pick this up again next Saturday. We will see whether or not we go back into DLC or if we start to continue the main quest a little bit further. Because, man, I can tell I'm going to get my ass kicked in that DLC. So.
Oh dear. This is the mark of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, a notorious band of stalkers. The Stalkers as a unified force ceased to be after their defeat at the Battle of the Workshop Tower. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood took over the Marlem district after that. I believe you could use this mark to move safely whilst on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's turf, to use their unsophisticated vernacular, and give you entree to the black market as well. But be careful, sir. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood is quite infamous for how they treat interlopers. If they catch you, they'll put you in the liar's coffin. Yes, I believe it is as unpleasant as it sounds. Ah, and I see we have new physical records to catalogue for the collection. At the House of Vanini.
Okay. If there's anybody hanging out, lurking in the background, thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Again, not sure if we're gonna do DLC next week with this or if we're gonna hop back into main story. We might go back into the main story and try to get to like King of Puppets at the very least before we do DLC. I don't know, I'm gonna talk to my friend at work tomorrow, get his recommendation. But yeah, Blurger, thanks for chatting me up, hanging out, being an awesome friend. And yeah, I will see you next time. This has been a-boy-named-sous, coming at you live straight from Baked Potato. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Let's, is this a new one?